once it hits that flame, there's no turning down. This reckless night, it's the Midweek Meltdown. The Midweek Meltdown. We're melting fire into art. Every pore's a savage start. Yeah, it's the Midweek meltdown. The metal's ready to scream. The sharp's a reckless machine, and every spark is carving out our fate. The molds are waiting to bite, the silver dripping like night. This is the chaos every Wednesday we create. We're counting down. The temp is rising high. We forge the crown. No limits in our sky. It's the Midweek Meltdown. The Midweek Meltdown. Grab your seat, embrace the blast. These pores were never built to last. Yeah, it's the Midweek Meltdown.
Well. Trying to hear audio. Make sure it sounds good. Yeah. Sounds good to me. All right, welcome in, everybody. How's everyone doing? It's another Midweek Meltdown, another beautiful Wednesday. Let me know if you're new here. If you don't know how this works, we do have a piece ready to go. I'll turn over to the furnace, show off the piece a little bit. We did just post it to Facebook, so maybe you guys can see it there. If not, here it is. The Man of Speed. What do you think of that? This one's 1.8 troy ounces. Start the auction for the prototype. 15 mintage on this piece today, as with the rest of the series. We got 3 left in this one before we make it over to the rival company's characters. So there's 8, 9, 10, 11 left after today. 11 more weeks with some reckless characters. How we doing, everybody? Oh, come on, wild white body. How dare you? How dare you? It's true. And my mother barely even loves it, so take that for what it's worth. The 15 today are 205 shipped. 205 shipped, spot 82 and change. 205 shipped. Let's see. 1.8 troy ounces, max mintage of 15 plus the prototype. Start the bidding wherever you want on that. You guys know how it goes. Oh, it's old school. What's up, man? Good to see you, Sean. You do got a wide body. Let's see. 250 on Proto says in gold we trust. Just missed it there, ML Mozaba. Remember, send this out to your friends, your family, your grandmother especially, and your cats. If you got cats, send it to them. They need to have a little bit of fun too, not just with the catnip. Oh, what is that? Is there something on my... Oh, my screen's cracked. Damn. Well, you guys are going to have to... Give me a second. Hold on. Let me go grab a screen wipe. Must have dropped my camera. Fucking cracked lens on it. Didn't notice it till right now. We'll grab a screen wipe and then try and get a clearer video for you guys. Where are my screen wipes? Hope everyone's having a good week so far. You only got 2 days left. Stick it out. You'll be just fine. No, that's not them. There they are. Damn, must have knocked it over in the shop. We are getting closer to being able to offer the half-ounce stackers. I'm going to tell you guys that process is a little lengthy. It's a little bit of a pain in the ass. Hold on one second. Man, I should have had that. Should have had that prepped. You know, the wipe it. Or they like wipe it, and then I should have been in the back in like a bikini or some shit. That would have been funny. Yeah, it looks like I dropped my freaking camera. What an idiot. Alright, let me get back on track here. Let's pour this one and we'll go over the piece again. 1.8 troy ounce, 15 mintage. We'll be giving you a safe word sometime throughout the stream. First 15 people to spell it correctly will win an invoice of $205. That is shipped. Last week's pieces, we shipped out a handful of them. The rest will go out tomorrow. I appreciate you guys' patience. We are absolutely swamped. Website orders have been absolutely fucking crazy. If you guys want to place an order and buy something for me, I'm telling you the website's the place to do it. That takes priority over everything. On top of that, we're still working on the $100 silver coins, $100 per troy ounce silver rounds. We shipped out. We started shipping the Franklins this week. We'll continue to ship what we have, and we'll finish shipping next week. The Washington should start shipping next week and bleed over into the week after that. We're having a hell of a time pouring these with how quickly we rose from $70 to $80 to $100 silver. We didn't have a proper chance to prototype. We kind of jumped into it, tried to get a piece done for you guys, and I didn't get a good account of what failure rate would be like. For those of you guys that know, not every pour comes out perfect. A lot of them get remelted. A lot of them don't pass our quality standards. And they get melted and they get casted and they get recast and melt again and melted and repoured until they're proper. We had a terrible failure rate with these. For the Benjamin Franklins, we had to pour just about 180 of them to get 100 usable pieces. That sucks. I haven't had that big of a failure rate since our February 2023 Royals set that we did exclusively for the Vegas coin show. Yes, those took us about 3 months to get all of those out. These we'll still be able to manage with the production times we've given you, but just be aware that when we do make a sales post, especially a pre-sale post like these were, obviously we didn't have them pre-made because we didn't know when we were going to hit $100 silver. It's kind of a flying by the seat of our pants kind of thing, waiting for the market to hit 100, and then we were going to offer them up and hit past them. Anyways, we do state production times on there on most sales posts if they're not readily available, and we try and stay ahead of releases and get at least half of them poured before the sale. But the way things have been going with the website, it just hasn't been doable. So we're scrambling over here. We're working lots of hours. Well, I am. Been here late every fucking night for the past, seems like 2 months. Where we at? Nah, man, I like when you buy it on the website. It actually makes things a lot easier for me, tracking money, tracking sales and stuff like that. It's just so much easier on the website. Sending out invoices and all that shit sucks. But I know a lot of people, that's how they make purchases. They like the bins and stuff. So we try and do a little bit of both. Bins here, new website releases, live stream exclusives. We try and do a little bit of everything, but I don't want to get myself into a position where I'm not able to meet deadlines or ship things out in a timely manner. So I'll just go dark. I won't post anything, I'm not trying to not sell to you. My website's up 24/7. You can always buy off my website. That is open, never closes. Follows spot. Spot goes down. Those pieces are on sale. And the website always takes priority over everything else. And as of late, the website has been taking up a lot of our priorities. But all is good. We are still about 5 to 7 days on getting website orders shipped out. Some a little bit faster, depending on what you order. Sometimes we can fit things into the pour schedule and turn it around a bit faster. But if you place off our website, I would expect at least a 5 to 7 days before we ship out your items. Another thing I wanted to talk about while I got you here and you're listening so closely and actually care what I'm have to say. The way I do shipping, I don't have a label printer sitting at our shipping table. What I typically do is go in the night before and print out a bunch of labels. So when my wife comes in the morning after dropping the kids off at school, she has a list or has labels ready for her to ship. So just because it's printed doesn't mean it's shipped that day. I believe on our email that's sent out with tracking number, it says, please allow 48 hours for tracking to update. What that is I printed it on Monday night. We didn't pack them all up while we were printing the labels. So we'll pack them up the next day, drop them off that evening after we got out of the shop, head to the post office, drop them all off, and then finish up whatever we weren't able to the next day. Sometimes I prematurely print labels, and that happens quite often. So I'll print a label thinking that I had those pieces done, but when my wife goes to pack it up, she's like, hey, you're missing this, and oh shit, okay, we'll make it. So we go into hurry up mode to get that piece done so we can get these pieces, these labels printed out. So we are a manufacturer. We do make these things in-house. We are in a fulfillment center. Things aren't just sitting on a shelf in our shop. We physically make everything. I wish we were a fulfillment center and we can actually ship very quickly, but we pour to order and we get them out as fast as we can. Again, it's me and my brother full-time. My wife and my brother-in-law are part-time. I think with the amount of orders that we've gotten in the past few months and all the new people, all the new releases, I think we've done pretty well. With the Midweek Meltdown, the Saturday night shows, and new releases, and I think it's been pretty good. I'm not the fastest. I'll never claim to be the fastest shipper, but definitely some fucking cool stuff. Maybe a little biased, but if you're hanging out with us, you probably think the same. So again, I appreciate your patience. We appreciate your support. Just know we are a small business. We're not a big box store. We're not a fulfillment center. We don't buy things from other people to make buy things from other people that make things and ship them. We make. You saw it here. We hand cast them, hand pour them, hand finish them, and get them sent out to you. So appreciate those that are patient with me. What's up, everybody? No, we fucking knocked you. We knocked yours out pretty quick, man. Let's see, furnace. That's where I want to go. We had your next order that you did for us is going to be going out, going to be printed tomorrow with tomorrow's batch, and we should have you out by the end of the day. My wife does not work tomorrow, so she's going to be solely focused on packaging, so that your newest order will be out mañana. I think. Yeah, we didn't print your label out yet. I don't think. But yeah, I really appreciate those of you your patient. Yes, JP, we saw your payments. Thank you for that. Let's see where we at. Who's all in here? We got 54 people hanging out with us. Thank you. We are making the Man of Speed 1.8 troy ounces. We'll be giving out the safe word sometime throughout the stream. This piece here, if you spell the safe word correctly, or one of the 15 people to spell the safe word correctly, you will win an invoice for $205 shipped. We posted it over there on the Facebook page on our group, so if you want a clearer picture, go ahead and check it out over there. Wide Body 355. Sublime Mad Dog, one of the biggest winners of the Battle Crab. International Stacker did send me a message and said, hey man, the people want them. How do you want to do this? So hopefully we'll have a conversation here within the next couple days on how we're going to go about offering up the savages and the crabs an International Stacker Battle Crab Rolo. So stay tuned for that. All right. Thanks, man. Man of meth. Yeah, right? What's up, Adam? I replied to your fucking post today. What the fuck you want now, man? Jeez. I'm just kidding. Hope you don't take things too personally when I say shit like that. I just like to fuck around. Everyone's too serious in this world anymore. I've never seen so many people so worried about what famous people say about a specific topic. It's the fucking wildest thing. You're talking grown-ass adults like, oh, why didn't you use your platform to do this? Shut the fuck up. That's just how I feel. I didn't even watch the Super Bowl this weekend, and I haven't watched football in many years. Bunch of fucking sissies. Yeah, it's me. So I don't get all the bullshit that was going on with whatever halftime show you were watching. Who the fuck cares? I got fucking other things to worry about. It's been a crazy week for football is gay. Yeah, it's just the amount of fucking hate and people. I think I was talking to Bob today, and we were talking about the old 4chan, all the trolls that used to be on there. I have a feeling that's like half of what this shit is, just people trolling people just to get a rise out of people. It's like I use my social media for my my Facebook group. That's it. I don't even look at what other people have to say. Yeah, I should do it. Hola, gay boys. ¿Cómo estás, Alfredo? I don't know, man. Singing in Spanish, I don't care. I didn't watch it anyway, so it didn't affect my life. Yeah, Derek. You missed it. Yeah, you missed it, man. Sorry. We're just about to shut it down. No, I'm just kidding. Hold on. I'll get you a close-up right now, Mr. Bean. 60 watching. Thank you. Whoa. There she is. The Man of Speed. Hola, gay boys. Just fucking have fun, man. Everyone, just, this side or that side, we're all fucked, Just fucking focus on your life and what matters to you. I had this conversation with my dad recently. This kind of stuff really hits home. Is my dad got swept up into that political climate like a madman. Like it was a fucking tornado came and swept him up. him and Toto, they were in fucking Kansas, and I told him, man, I said, calm down, dude. You're probably arguing with a bot, and this, or even if you are arguing with a real person, let's do this. This is fun. You're arguing with a guy that you've never met or gal that you've never met on the other side of the country, and they have one ideology and you have another. Is that person that's different, that ideology is different than yours? By anything they say, are they going to convince you to change your mind? The answer is probably no. So why are you spending so much time trying to convince them to change their mind? I'm like, Pops, put it down. Knock it the fuck off. Just who cares? Focus on your family, your friends, and your job and your work. And focus on what you can control. You can't control fucking the rest of the country. Fuck, let them be. Anyways, that's my rant for the day. Let's get back to casting. If you're not out there actually, going out there and holding up a sign or not door knocking, going door to door trying to change something, just shut the fuck up and move on about your day. No, what sucks shit is the internet trolls don't suck shit, man. We need more of them. I love it. So take that with you. I'm not here to tell you how to do anything with your life. Just come in, hang out. Let's have a good fucking time. I don't care who you're sleeping with. I don't care who you voted for. All I know is you're here to support a small business who likes to make cool shit. And you guys are the fucking awesome, man. You guys are the fucking best. Canada's back. Say you, Calvin Canada. Welcome back, my friend. Good to see you. 2 girls, 1 bar. We need to. That's why I said we need to have some more of these fun names, the offensive names. We just need to bring back. Everyone gets so offended by fucking everything. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. How many times did you guys hear that growing up? And nowadays, it's your words hurt me, so I'm gonna throw sticks and stones at you. Shut the fuck up. Quit being so soft. Put down the soy milk. Go drink some fucking all the fat milk. Just drink it straight from the fucking cow. Toughen up a little bit. So we need some fucking good names, like 2 girls, 1 bar. If you guys weren't around in early 2000 when they released that, not specifically, but you know what I'm getting at. Then we got Dick's Insider. Thanks for joining us. Welcome in, David Parker. We're just in here talking shit. That's what we like to do, showing the casting process, showing the pouring process. We got 15 exclusive pieces, only available here on the live stream unless someone sells them in the secondary market. The only way you can get them from me is in this live stream. I'll show you that piece here in a second, but for now, hang out while we cast it, and I'll show you the process of how we get it completed. There's the first half. Remember, all of our sand casts are done in this fashion. These aren't machine made. They are. My dad told me to, when I was younger, go pound sand. Well, here I am doing it for a living. Pounding the finest sand and pouring the finest silver. Just grab a drink. Take off your rally cap. Just have a good time with us, yeah? And we'll explain how you can get your hands on one of these pieces. Right now, everyone's bidding on the prototype. That's 1.8 troy ounce, the Man of Speed. We designate our prototypes with a 000. All of our prototypes will have a 000. Back in the day, we used to spell out prototype, and I got tired of doing that. So it just went 000s. Now's our prototype. So people are bidding on that throughout the stream. Sometime throughout the stream, I will give you a safe word, and that'll be your opportunity to purchase one of these 15 pieces. You must spell the safe word correctly. First 15 people to do so will win an invoice for $205 for the Man of Speed. If you guys have any questions about the casting process, go ahead and ask away. Probably won't answer them intelligently. I'll just give you my best guess at it, because what do I do every day? I fucking wing it. Because sometimes what worked yesterday didn't work today. But I think we got this down pretty close. I think we pretty close, except for when you pour a George Washington or Benjamin Franklin piece, and you have to pour 180 to get 100 of them. Here we go, bringing up old shit again. Call me your ex-girlfriend. Just like to pick up old shit. Fluffernutter. There you go. How many more DC pieces after today? We got Trace Moss. Trace Moss. For those of you who don't know what that means, look it up. It means I slept with your sister. But Trace Moss. Yeah, Trace Leches is three sisters, wet sisters. That doesn't mean three more. Fuck you. Trying to tell me what that means. Stop it. Yeah, it does mean three more. Just kidding. No, you're wrong. Mystic Pines, you're wrong. It means three sisters. Lighten up. You're getting offended. Lighten up. Go eat a Snickers, Betty. Go eat a fucking Snickers. You're not acting right. You're not acting like yourself. Right? Yeah. I fucking... Nothing I like more than seeing Q's post in Pine Mountain, fucking the Pine Mountain or what is it? Yeah, Pine Mountain Club or whatever it is. It's too good. You're saving the seat for you at church, Kathy. They're the best. They fucking make my day. All right. So what does everybody think about this fucking silver market? I'm actually glad it came down. I'm buying silver at a reasonable cost. I say reasonable, but man, we've been doing this since 2017. I got so used to that $20 silver that baby, come back, please. You could blame it all on me. There she is. There's a half, double half. Boom, boom. How many people we got here? 71 Savages hanging out with us. Thank you so much for joining us tonight on the Midweek Meltdown, where we cast some limited edition pieces here live on stream, and we'll have a safe word here for you in a few minutes. Just hang around and be ready to type it out. This one's not going to be as hard as last week's. I'm going to make this one a little bit more simple. Yeah. Did you like that gorilla dancing that I sent you to your website? Let's see. What's up, Evil Bunny? How you doing, man? Yeah, I wish we were back at. What am I doing with my life? I was supposed to leave this over here. Hindsight being 20/20 as always. I wish I had just a few more years with you, $20 silver. Just a few more years. But I don't know. Would I be upset if it got back to 20? Probably not. Because we know the potential of it. Oh, shit. I poured this and didn't even switch screens. Shit. What an idiot. Well, it's on fire. We'll take it off this. We casted what we wanted. I want to take it off that, and you guys, let's go cast one more, and we can talk a little bit. Why not? I want to show the piece real quick, and then we'll go back to casting another one. Here we go. It's the Mana Speed, 1.8 troy ounces. This is the prototype. The auction goes for this throughout the stream. Right now, we are at 500 from Captain Canada. Captain Canada got it locked down for 500 so far. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Let me pull this over to the screen. This one's casting pretty freaking good. So that was the piece, 1.8 troy ounces. I'll take you back over the casting table. We'll do one more, not to be mistaken for the casting couch, although it does get as messy as that couch. 1.8 troy ounces, max 15 mintage, plus the prototype. First 15 people to spell the safe word correctly. We're not there yet. But first 15 people to spell the safe word correctly will win an invoice for $205. And that's that. Real rap. That's how it works. Oh, shit. Forgot my phone. Any questions? Bro is going hard. Yeah, I would love to see. $20 silver again, just so I could load up more, because we saw the potential, right? We saw where it could go. Do I think it's going to go back to 20? I don't know. Did I think we were going to lose $40 in one day? Nope. Wouldn't have been able to call that one from. I was standing right in front of it. That shit was wild. I want to say something. We the way we work around here, I don't have a lot of capital like some of these big box companies, and they can trade on the futures and do this and do that, whatever they do to hedge their purchases to whatever. The way we hedge is we don't keep anything in stock. We make it to order. And as orders get placed, we call up our refinery and say, hey, I need 100 ounces. Hey, I need 200 ounces. We're prepping for a release, and we think we're going to sell out, and it's going to be 500 ounces. Give me 500 ounces. And we lock spot right there. Then we make the sale, and there it is. So what happens is, not all the time, but when I can, if we had a release and I hadn't sent out invoices yet, and I was able to lock silver just a little bit cheaper, right now, those with the swings that we have, the savings could be significant. Let's take, for instance, last week. I'm not able to do this all the time, so don't get used to it, but I was able to do it last week for you guys. Last week on the live stream, we offered it for, I don't know what it was. What was last week's price? Let's say it was $375, somewhere around there. When I locked silver, I saved $2 or $3 per ounce, something like that. And I pass that savings on to you guys, all right? So I use the money for the orders to lock the silver, to lock my profits for that specific release. So that's why we have a 48-hour whole window for our invoices. I can't hold it much longer than that. And we'll just cancel your invoice. If there's no communication, we'll just cancel it and sell it to the next person in line, just so I can lock that profits. But, we have some people that place orders with us and don't pay us, and we got these wild swings. I'm not going to say that these aren't the wildest swings I've ever seen, but invoiced a few people for some pieces. Spot had gone down by the time the 48-hour window had come up, and no contact, no show, no nothing. Cancel the invoice. And then a couple days ago, we had someone reach out to us and say, hey, if I were to buy that piece from you that I didn't pay the invoice, would it be based on today's spot? No. It's based on the time of when I sent you the invoice. So we lock spot and you lock it with us. That's just the way it rolls. So out of principle, I'd just rather melt that shit than play the games of, oh, hey, silver went down $10 now, and we're now a week and a half after I invoice you. Can I get it cheaper? No. Absolutely not. So if you guys can, Pay within 48 hours. If not, we'll just cancel it. We're not going to call you out. We're not going to fucking blast you on the black ball list or whatever the fuck it is. I don't do that. I'll just think twice before accepting your bin, um, especially if there's no communication. Just talk to me. Real super simple. I know these swings are wild, but I'm going to tell you, your purchases not only lost value, so did mine. I'm playing the fucking game with you guys too. And yours might have been a 5-ounce bar, but mine was a 500-ounce order. And, so we had some extra money and wanted to buy some more silver outside of a release. So it was, we had done like 200 ounces that week. So no, it was like 300. So I bought an extra 2. And fuck, that was at $113 and got hammered the next day. It sucks, but what do you do? But if you guys could just communicate with me, that would be great. Little communication goes a long way with me. Just like, I try and communicate with you guys the best I can if there's any hiccups in production. But we haven't had too many hiccups. So tell them to take them broke ass home. Nah, I get it. Things come up, and like I said, I'm not one to blackball you. I'm not one to go and say, hey, this guy didn't pay me because of one invoice. There's plenty of people that want to buy that piece, so I just go back to the chats or to the claims and say, hey, someone didn't pay. And sometimes what happens is I end up making more money on them because people are willing to pay a little bit more to get that piece. That's happened a few times, but I don't operate that way. I'm only selling shit that you didn't pay for. So pay your bill. I don't mind sending it to you. Even if I lost money on locking silver the next day or whatever. That's happened plenty of times. We're taking the risk too, so join us for the ride. Just know that every purchase is helping a small business and a small family. I have 2 beautiful little girls at home. You guys are keeping them fed. I appreciate every one of you. And with that, that's why I don't blast anybody, because sometimes it's a long-time customer that just forgot about it. It's fine. Shit happens. I'm not going to blast you over it. Even if you're a first-time buyer, I'm not going to blast you over it, man. That's not how I do business. I know some people like to do that shit. They get a hard-on fucking calling someone else who's actually an upstanding person in the community and just had one hiccup. No point in that. Those guys that do that, fuck you. Yeah, no, man. I get the concerns with shipping and stuff, and just know that I'm not some guy that's trying to fucking skate on you guys. I'm here for the long haul. I'm gonna make things right with you. Sean, for instance, we missed a piece. He hit me up. I'll send it. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to get one over on anybody. I've been in this community for a long time. Met some really great people in this community, and still meeting great people today. So really appreciate all of you. All right, let's see. Now that I got that one in there, this is our 4th pour of the night. Where are we at on the high bid, man? Yeah, no, we weren't pipeliners. We did work with pipeliners, though. We built power plants, and me and my pops were concrete form workers, foundation work for big projects, gas forwarding stations, refineries, tank farms, solar fields, power plants, all that stuff. So we worked with the pipe fitters. Yeah, that was a thing we always used to say in the trades. Go pound sand. I like to make that joke that he told me to go pound sand. I take it literally, and now I do it full time. Not tonight, man. I got to get home and get with the kids. Aiden's got a project we got to finish up. I haven't been home in a reasonable hour in a long time, so I'm going to get home tonight after this and help her with her project, and then get back here today. This month has been absolutely fucking wild. We just got back from California, had a competition out there, and then we're heading up next weekend to northern Utah for another one. It's always fun. All right, you guys are ready. $205 if you get the safe word spelled correctly. The safe word is pickles. Pickles. Oh, there it is. There it is. Ricky, you fucking mixed it. You put pick. All right, you guys ready? Let's see. We're going to name off 15 people here. We got Ben Dover with number 1. Trenton with number 2. Nick Hooten with number 3. Nate Sorg, number 4. Peter Baker, number 5. The Wheeze, number 6. Mystic Pines, number 7. Lisa Batchelor, number 8. MLZB, number 9. Nikki Tuff, 10. RT, number 11. Timmy 100, 12. Brian Subia, number 13. Adam with a K, 14. All-American, 15. I always get lost because I'm trying to read and make sure you spelled it correctly, but we got Bendover. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yep, All-American will be the last one. We'll repeat that one more time. We got Ben Dover, Trenton, Nick Hooten, Nate Sorg, Peter Baker, The Wheeze, Mystic Pines, Lisa Batchelor. Your favorite rocker. Oh, you just missed it, actually. It's Pickles. Sorry, MLZB, you missed it. Here we go, going over again. So we got Nikki Tuff, Roy Trejo, Timmy 100, Brian Subia, Adam with a K, All-American, and it looks like Leslie North is in there. Looks like Leslie North, you're in there. Confirm one more time. Windover, number 1. Trent, number 2. Nick Hoot, number 3. Sorgmail, number 4. Peter Baker, number 5. The Wheeze, number 6. Mystic Pines, number 7. Lisa Batchelor, number 8. Nikki Tuff, number 9. Roy Trejo, 10. Timmy 100, 11. Brian Subia, 12. Adam with a K, 13. All-American, 14. Leslie North, 15. So that's right. Ricky Pushkin, you spelled pick. And MLZB, you did pickle, not pickles. Sorry, man. I hate to do that. So, Peter, how you doing, man? Leslie North, did I go over you? No, I think not. What I want you to do real quick, David Parker, the way that the chat works. Well, let me check it out. Maybe I did. Let me check it out. Maybe I did. Let me do it one more time. No, I didn't. I have a screenshot of it. It's the same. So what I want you to do, if you can, David Parker, you're new to the stream. One thing we deal with YouTube is your name, your chat will always come in first. As soon as you type it, it shows up on your screen. On my screen, it's going to show differently. So what you need to do is back out of the live chat. If you're on a phone, there's a little X button. Click on that X button, back out. Do it again. Bring it. Open up the chat, and then go to the little settings, and put it, instead of top message, put all messages, and you'll see the proper sort. And once you back out and refresh your chat, it's going to show you where you fall in it. I see you. If we were to keep going down my list that's sorted and refreshed, you would have been 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. You would have been number 25. Yeah, you should always do that, especially when this shit comes in like that and you want to see the proper order. Exit out of the live chat, get back into the live chat. It refreshes the chat order, and then make sure your settings are set to all messages, not top messages. Does that make sense? So yeah, no problem, man. This happens every stream. I do that here on my end to make sure that we have it proper. But sometimes I fuck up and do get them out of order. But that's how you're gonna get the proper order. It's backing out, which refreshes the chat, and then sorting it to all messages. Yeah, right, Nate. Your show's first. And we get this all the time. And like I said, I'm not here to play games and play favorites. And I want to make it as fair as impartial as possible. So we do that. And when we're on our live stream for the Shrek and Rec show, which is going to change actually, since we're now moving over to a different platform, the lag's going to be a lot better. The lag will be much like this, which is about a 3-second lag rather than the 20 to 30 seconds we've seen on typical Saturday night shows. We're going to be able to sort chat just a little bit better. So those of you that have called your name out, ending with Leslie North, I'll send out those invoices tomorrow morning in La Mañana. You did in Gold We Trust. No, we're staying on YouTube, but we're using another streaming platform. We didn't use YouTube streaming service. We used a secondary or a third party streaming service that allowed us to dual cam and do all that stuff and have the fun transitions. We found a better one. That's what we're using right now. It's a different program. It's going to cut down on the lag time, and that's what we tested this past Monday or whatever. We went live with Trenton. We were testing out the new streaming platform, and it worked great. I was really happy with it. The lag was awesome. All right. So those of you that got the safe word correctly, we will be sending you an invoice mañana. $5.75 high bid. Appreciate it, David, man. We try and go live every Wednesday. We've been doing pretty good. We've been going a pretty solid. What are we on? 6 weeks straight now? That's not normal. We try and go live every Wednesday. Something's come up either in life or in business, and we got to take some time away. We also go live on Saturdays, same channel at 5 p.m. Pacific, for the Shrek and Rec show, where we'll do some live exclusives. We haven't been doing the live exclusives on that because we've been so focused on getting these orders out and stuff. This Saturday, if you don't have a date or have anyone to hang out with us, join us this Saturday. We'll be doing a really limited piece for Valentine's Day. It's a Friday the 13th and Valentine's Day little mashup. We're going to be super limited, probably only 14 pieces. So come in, tune in, see if you can't win one of those. We'll probably do a lottery style. We'll see what the people demand. But that'll be Saturday at 5 p.m. Pacific. It'll be just me. No Shrek. He's going to Belize. He's going to have a good time. Let's see where we at. 555, 575. Captain Canada. Yeah. You don't have to come and hang out. Definitely spend time with your wife. This is the one Saturday night I'll give you a pass, because I understand how the wives get. Luckily, my wife's birthday is the day after, and we've gotten to know each other, and we really don't do anything. We're just too focused on the kiddos. That she's like, "What do you want for your birthday?" She said, "Nothing, absolutely nothing. If you get me something, I'm gonna be pissed. I'd rather save up for a vacation or something than have something that may sit in my closet." 575. No. I mean, I'm just saying that if you're like me, and your wife really doesn't care about going out to dinner on one of the busiest nights, especially landing on a Saturday on top of Valentine's Day, I'm not sitting out in front of a fucking Outback Steakhouse for a bloomin' onion for 2.5 hours. Stop it. We'll go live with you guys, and I'll eat Del Taco before. What's the highest the prototype has gone for? It's hard to say. We've had some in all of this. I think this is the highest prototype in this series so far at 575. But we did have some pieces go for $1,000 an ounce. No, this series, this will be the highest for sure on per ounce on a per ounce basis. Yeah, I don't think actually any of them have gotten higher than this. We might have been at like 550 for one of the first ones. Yeah, this is definitely the highest. I'll be a late. Nice. Oh, that sounds fun. Yeah, no wait times. Wait. I don't even like waiting 20 minutes for a fucking restaurant. If I walk up and I'm like, party before, and they're like, oh, it's gonna be 10, 15 minutes. I'm like, let's go somewhere else. Fuck that. It's about, yeah. There you go, Captain Canada. It's about to be 575. The 51st state coming through with big money. 600. Oh, I see what you did there. I see what you did there. With Captain Canada, the 51st state. 605, Captain Canada. 605. Let us know, Ricky, if you've reached that point. Wave that little white flag of yours. And then take that sweater or shirt and like tuck it in and fold it, like so it just covers your boobies. Just like tuck up it, tighten it up, and then give us your little white flag. And then parkour. Over 30 minutes, I leave. Yeah, that's a reasonable one. I'm a little less reasonable because I could go sit at a drive-through and it'd take 10 minutes, and I'd be just as happy. One thing about St. George, food's garbage here. If you're coming to St. George for like a fine dining or like any kind of like special dining, don't just go up to the fucking national park and go get you some Del Taco or Chick-fil-A or whatever the fuck you're into. But as far as food chains go out here or restaurants and shit, no culture. We borrow culture from everywhere else, and it's just all chains, and like the worst chain restaurants survive, and like the ones that are good, they die. It's I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. And we do, and that's why I go to Vegas so often. I take my wife down to Vegas all the time just to get some good dinner. It's 2 hours from here, so it's not that bad of it. It's a hop, skip, and a jump. I'm used to sitting in 2 hours of traffic in LA, and it's only 30 miles, So 2 hours doing that distance to go get some food, good food, worth it. There's a few good places. Don't know. White flag. All right, we got 6:30. Captain Canada. Eee, that sucks. Yeah, that sucks. I used to work in Thousand Oaks and lived in Orange County. And in the morning, it was a decent drive, hour 15. um, Coming home, Monday, Tuesday was fine. Wednesday got a little dicey. Thursday, Friday, 4 hours to get from Thousand Oaks to Orange County. I was an apprentice at that time, and we were working on a parking structure for the Thousand Oaks Mall, the one that ties into the Macy's right there. I built that. My name is actually down on one of the bubblers for the pit. I carved my name into that one. So if anybody knows where that Thousand Oaks Mall is, you can go look down on those bubblers, and my name should still be etched in there. But we did the parking structure with the bridge that attached to the Macy's there. And I was a first period apprentice, and holy shit, did I want to quit my job after the first couple months of 4 hours on Thursday and Friday on the way home. I'm like, this is what I signed up for? Get me the hell out of here. All right. Oh, nice. 43 people still hanging out with us. Yeah, our commutes to SoCal are short. That's a nice one. Yes, we do, Gordon. Yes, we do. If you want me to, I could take you over here and kind of show you. We reuse. Here, let me get down here. Come on, come on. Uh, all right, she's gonna hold there. Now you get a crotch shot. How does that sound? I'll show you. So on these ones here, most of the sand that we can't use comes off. But where's my spoon? We just kind of scrape this black shit off here. Some of the darker stuff right there. And that's good to go. That's good shit still. So we'll reuse that much of the mold. On the back side, same thing. Just scrape all this shit off. All the black, the dark black. Leave a little some of the dark red in there. But all that shit's pretty reusable. So a small portion of it doesn't get to be reused. Anything that's still red I can use. So this is this week's take. This week's haul of bad sand from the pours that we've done just this week. So that was one pour. Just see what we do there. Come back, come here with me. Come on. Thank you. Let's see. I have thought about vacuum casting. I don't want to do it. You did, Zamfar. Sorry. What did Leslie say? All right, where are we at? 6:25, 6:30. Let's start closing this out. 6:30 going once. My zipper stuff? Oh shit! Stop it, Bruce. Coming in, sniper, no sniping. Actually, I don't even have a fly on this. I'm wearing these like half scrub things. I don't even know what they are. But we did buy them because they're comfortable for the shop. And what we're going to do is we're going to laser Reckless Metals on these little patches on the front and the back. And we're going to start offering some Reckless Metals pantaloons. 650. There's the Typer Sniper looking. I hope he's lurking in here and not in Somalian daycares. Wow, I took that too far. My bad. Well, good thing is we probably won't find any kids. I digress. That's it. I'll leave it there. Okay. 650 going once. $6.50 going twice. $6.50 three times. And you are RECK. Correct. Boom. Thank you for joining us. That's one spicy proto. That is spicy. It is spicy. But Cap, I will hook you up on this one. All right. I'll be sending you some extra silver with this one. I do appreciate you guys' support. This has been a hell of a ride these past 2 months. If you guys want quick orders from us, or you guys are not, I shouldn't say quick orders, but priority orders from us, don't wait for us on the Facebook group to release market bars or a new release. Head over to the website, www.recklessmetals.com. You might find some shit in there that you didn't know we released. I know for a while there, we were going weekly releases, sometimes bi-weekly with a live stream exclusive. that a lot of people were just focused on that next release, and you may have missed a couple weeks and found there's some pieces on there that people didn't know about it. I seen it in the chat, someone, or in the Facebook group, someone posted a picture of a piece that they got, and the guy was like, man, I totally forgot about these, because he was so hyper focused on the releases. So go peruse the www.recklessmetals.com website. You might find something you don't have. Our website does take priority on production, and we try and get those out. Right now, our time frame's about 5 to 7 days is it's taken us for production. It may exceed that depending on what you order. If you order a bunch of closed casts, it's going to take me some time to get those out. But we do filter those in throughout our production schedule to try and get you out in a timely manner. I do appreciate all of you guys' patience, all of your support. This has been a wild ride from $20 to $120 back down to $80. Diamond hands, all right. Just keep stacking. We don't know where it's going to go with this. Let's hope it goes back to 20 and we can continue stacking at some lower prices and really fill up our coffers. But I don't know if we'll get there. We'll see. Only time will tell. I'm not a financial advisor, but buy what you like. Put some more shiny shit in your pocket. Sound money in the form of some fucking cool art. Not just me. There's makers all over the place. Small makers just like me in every part of in every state. There's a lot of them that are, with these high prices, they're talking about switching to copper. Don't let them do that. Go support their silver pours. Make sure they're staying in silver. Don't let them go to copper. Because next thing you know, if it's not copper, they're going to go to brass or aluminum. Who the fuck wants that? We want real metal. So go support the small makers, man. We could really use it right now. I do appreciate everything you guys have done for me, the brand, and everybody that's in the Savage community. Been absolutely amazing. Tuning in every Wednesday, tuning in every Saturday, hitting us up for every drop. It's absolutely amazing. Never thought this business would be what it is, and I want it to continue to grow. So we're going to keep pushing hard and keep coming out with cool shit. Keep doing this shit every week. If you guys could, like this before you leave, share it out with your friends, and turn on those notifications so you can see when we go live. That's going to do it for tonight. I'll send everybody their invoices in the morning. If you're waiting on the Washington and the Franklins, keep an eye out over the next couple weeks for tracking. We will be getting those out to you as quick as we can. We're working our tails off to get those done. The failure rate is just absolute trash, and I'm over here fucking pulling my hair out trying to get more done. So we've just been working late nights and trying to get these out as fast as we can. So be patient with me. I really do appreciate it. We'll see you this Saturday for the Lonely Hands Club. We'll have an exclusive piece for you if you ain't got nothing to do. And then we'll see you again next Wednesday for Aquaman. So that's going to be it for tonight. Thank you so much. Stay here. Watch the stream. Listen to a fun song on the way out. Just make sure you don't rob your own house. And that's going to do it. We'll see you Saturday.
Metal's ready to scream. The sharp's a reckless machine, and every spark is carving out our fate. The molds are waiting to bite, the silver dripping like night. This is the chaos every Wednesday we create. We're counting down. The temp is rising high. We forge the crown.